I'm Ashley Sinclair, and I'm speaking with Fuzzball Ortega, who wears at least two hats at Relay for Life. He is the captain of the Steelhead Salmons team and also is on the RFL committee as media coordinator. Welcome, Fuzzball. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us. So, standing in this beautiful build, which is representing the Steelhead Salmons in this year's relay, tell us about the build.
Well, it was originally supposed to be something else, but real life grabbed us all by the throat. So Lunar just kind of put something together, going with his original idea, but couldn't quite do the whole 100% of what he wanted to do. And that's basically it, really.
Well, if this is just a fraction of what he wanted to do, I can just imagine how spectacular it would have been, but because it's already pretty wonderful.
Oh, thank you. That.
Now, how long have you been with the Salmons?
Well, the Salmons formed in 2008, and I was just a regular member. I was helping out when I could, and then in 2010 I took over as captain, and I guess I just sort of took off from there and worked with other teams and joined the committee, and I somehow became a legend. I'm not sure.
Well, I do see your name in group chat an awful lot, so I know that you participate an awful lot, and always with a sense of humor. But about the Salmons, what brings the team together? What really unites them, and what keeps you all going?
Well, as far as being involved in relay, there's different reasons. We have, myself, I've had a friend who lost his fight with cancer in 2008. I do have an uncle who is dealing with cancer now. We've got members who have lost loved ones to cancer, some who are survivors, and we just sort of come together and try our best and do what we can for relay.
That's wonderful. When you joined Relay for Life, how did you find out about it? How did you find out about Relay in Second Life in particular?
It was actually it was a year before, 2007. Caledon was involved in Relay, and of course, being part of the steampunk communities, I'm in all those groups, and it was they had a storyline going on that year with involving a werewolf in Relay, and it just so happened it was 2 weeks after I had purchased a werewolf avatar, and but that's how I found out about Relay for Life, and then of course, like I said, 2008 is when Steelhead got involved, but I didn't go to the Relay Sims in 2007. I didn't know anything about that till the following year, and that year is what got me hooked on Relay.
A werewolf is certainly one of the more unique ways of getting involved with Relay that I've ever heard.
Well, it was just someone in Caledon had a werewolf avatar. They were running around, and then of course Caledon gets in group chat, and they're all saying, let's kill the beast and all that, and I'm jumping in and excuse me, I'm a werewolf, and so it just sort of I almost got involved in their little role playing, but as always, real life kind of interferes with things. But yeah, so like I said, that was how I found out about Relay for Life in Second Life.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, so turning now to the work you do with the committee, you are the media coordinator. Can you tell us what you do for them?
Yeah, what I did was I reached out to all the different radio stations. I mean, we've got T1 Radio, it's the official broadcaster, but we wanted to try and get more, get the word out to other people who may have not have heard of Relay for Life, which is kind of surprising to me, but so I went out and contacted a bunch of radio stations, the Korean Whip, for example, Radio Mosaic, Freak Brothers Radio, and Ecstasy Radio, those pop into my head, and just let them know about relay. Ask them to play our PSAs and let their listeners know what's going on here in relay.
And do you ask them to create their own PSAs, or do you create some for them to air?
I've helped. One was had asked me about it. He wanted to create PSAs for relay, and I gave him some paperwork pages that we used in the past for reading off PSAs, and said you can read these on the air. I know that Brett Bertolucci of Whip Radio has gotten his staff together, and they've done their own PSAs for their listeners as well.
That's fantastic. So during Relay Weekend, do you have particular duties regarding radio? How do you keep everyone going?
Well, basically, they were given their own option to have their own campsite to which they could broadcast to their listeners, let them know what's going on. They could also do track set interviews if they wanted. I think only 2 of them took up on that offer. Well, 3 if you count Krypton Radio, but that was just me. And so yeah, they're last year we had the thing where we did the simulcast where they would broadcast on T1 as well as on their own radio station. But this year, it was just pretty much doing their own thing on their own station instead.
Okay. But you do help them coordinate with all that publicity.
Yeah. If they want to interview somebody, I get them in touch with those people.
That's fantastic. Well, again, congratulations on this beautiful build, and thank you for everything you do with the Salmons and individually. And thank you for joining us today.
Oh well, thank you. It's better than the last time where I was up for 24 hours. This time I actually had some rest. So
rest is good.
Yeah.
We approve of rest. Okay.
And of course this year there's a lap. I'll be wearing the 20-foot head of hair I'm famous for.
Ah, can't wait.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to that. Okay. Thanks again, Fuzzball.
No problem.